Hey, welcome back everyone. Today's video is going to be another installment in the How to Beat Longsword video series. Today we're going to be using the Falchion. Falchion is still pretty good at beating Longsword. It's definitely fallen from grace in the meta. It's probably arguably the meta one-hand weapon for anyone who could use it for, I don't know, 2/3 of the game's existence. But with Morningstar the way it is and Falchion's damage lower than ever, well, yeah, I think it's lower than ever right now. It makes sense that it's not being used too often. But in regards to its actual strongest point, it has insanely good reach and insanely good value. If you're good at spacing, it can manipulate spacing well, right? It's very good in that regard. All right, so that's one reason to use it. If you're good at spacing and you're good at changing your accels and decels and and your timing with your attacks, you're gonna have good success with it, okay? Especially in the Longsword Bros. So here we find Longsword Bro on ruins, playing smart, pop spot. We get caught. You can tell that we know this. You'll see immediately in my camera, I'm literally leaning away. We strafe away and he's backstepping to get his parry position. What does that equal? Massive spacing. All right, very easy to avoid the first riposte, catch the second one, and then trade an attack. So from there, what do? We excel one clicks. Super consistent. You can see how the longsword parry drags down and around away from this. So if they're reacting to it and you're aiming high and they're not aiming in the proper place, they're gonna miss it 9 out of 10 times, right? You can even see old boy thought he had it. Wind up frames were probably going through his longsword parry on his screen. Zero chance he was gonna get those, right? The first one was my missed position and the rest of them was super clean. All right, we're in Goblin Caves, a little longsword bro. This guy played fantastic. His spacing was great. He mixed it up. He caught his parries. He traded his left clicks. Honestly, a fantastic fight. Super fun. Super fun. Like, in the moment, this one was awesome. I was, like, hyped up. I had a lot of fun with it. It was pretty sweet. So, you don't get these fights all that often in normals unless, well, Goblin Caves. Goblin Caves, a lot of players out there just running PvP. All right, so we initiate. We jump into the boy, and we drag low. He anticipates this. He's crouching and looking down. And we drag away to make sure that we don't get caught on the parry, right? Because the Falchion's attack will run all the way through. D block. Perfect block, desync block, whatever you want to call it. Practice your desync blocks. They're a literal part of the game until Iron Mace changes the entirety of the way the animations and combat system interact. They could remove as much desync as possible, get it down to standard shooter levels, 50-60 milliseconds. You'll still be able to deblock until they change the actual foundation of the combat that is intended. You need to use it until they tell you not to, okay? End of story. We're fighting another guy here. Ruins, spacing, manipulating our second attack. A second attack goes crazy far off the screen. Super good for making space you can use, especially when you're two trading, right? You jump in, you get your free trade, you strafe back left, and you trade your attack. So here we are, we trade left. We know he's going to parry. We space back. Look how far away he is. He's out of range for the first one. He'll get in range for the second one. We crouch and block. I aim too low. I'm not a good shield player. Aim higher. If you're going to get hit by the riposte, only show your feet, right? Aim higher so if they jump over it, they're not going to hit it. And then, again, make sure you're spacing out if you're going to throw both attacks. It's super easy. You can see how far off the screen you can aim and how far you can reach with that Falchion second attack. And then if there's left clicks, you just trade. Super easy. Naked Sorcerer Bro, I'm only showing this because I want to make an example of how bad desync is and how much it favors other players when they're attacking Longsword Bros. Alright. Oof plays from OCE somewhere. You can see he had zero chance of blocking any of those. Oh, the wonderful thing about tickets. This tickets are wonderful things. Hearts are made out of rubbers. The bottoms are made out of springs. Glorious combat! All right, now that we get the singing out of our system, let's go take a look at that fight again. So, an important part of this fight is knowing that you're going to get parried. What do you do if you're going to get parried? You got to make sure you miss. Don't give it for free. There's no turn cap in the game. Make use of it, right? Little desync block. We're going to get parried. We know what's coming, right? So here he comes in. Little D block. We trade a nice, easy one-shot headshot here. Might not be a headshot. Who knows? But Yeah, he jumps up. He's in the perfect position to catch the two attack parry here. What do? We aim off to the side and above. We miss on purpose. We're not going to give him that. Our spacing was bad, and he was in a perfect parry position. What do? Look how far over you can aim. I told you this in the last clip. Look how far to the side we're aiming before we start accelerating and changing our hip position. Fly's got no chance of catching that because we manipulate the wind-up frames and the position of start, so he has no idea where it's coming. And then we just trade. We just trade while he's in parry gremlin mode. Super easy. Make use of your left clicks, okay? Just make use of your left clicks. It's not that hard. But if you're going to give up a parry, don't. If you can manage to not give up a parry, don't give up a parry, okay? It's going to take some practice. Get in there in squares, get your reps in, go practice, run your longsword bros in some duels, okay? That's all it takes. Go practice. Stop losing these. You don't lose these. I'll see you guys next time. Take care. Be safe. Whoop! You missed. Wait, are you going to miss this time? Whoop! You missed. Are you going to miss? I'll go this way. Whoop! Wait a minute. You shot like very far the wrong way. Hey, are you a longsword bro too? You want to have glorious combat? Oh yeah, heal up, baby, heal up. Hold up. I get you a couple bandies. This guy was a fake longsword bro. He was just swinging like he learned to play longsword from Demo. All right. I'll blow the horn. I'll blow the horn and then we have glory, baby. Oh, he's on. He knows the game. Good luck, brother. Have fun, all right? With that wall there. Oh, it's Lance! See, if we can take Lance that quickly. Hey, don't do it. I'm fighting longsword bros. Mind your business. Mind your business! What I said, mind your business, you dirty bird, bitch! Your mama's a hoe! GG.